Hey guys, welcome back to Weekly Weird News.
I mean, if you know us, you know we love London.
Oh, we just love it so
We've
damn
been over
much.
to London twice in just the last 2 months.
Can't get enough of it.
Our UK fans are awesome.
Yeah, they got Cheeky Nando's there.
Probably the thing we love most about London, though, is the wide spectrum of shit that's either extremely classy and other shit that's just so trashy, just beyond white trash.
Get in the fucking car! You've got Queen Elizabeth and the royal family, and you've also got chavs who will stab you with a beer glass if you look at them the wrong way. What a beautiful kaleidoscope of humanity.
Yeah. And sometimes you get Londoners who inhabit both sides of that spectrum at the same time.
Boom.
Like this guy right here, a rather posh-looking young gentleman who apparently works in the investment banking industry, tootin' on the Northern Line, as the headline says.
I love that headline too. Translated from English to American English, that means he was doing cocaine on the subway. A very crowded subway, actually, and not giving a good goddamn about the entire rest of the train knowing about it either.
Yeah, this guy fucking loves his drugs.
He sure does.
He wants everyone to know.
Yep.
He says, I'm gonna fuck my gums up silly. I'm not trying to be a dick, I just like taking it. And at one point, he lets everyone know, I'm pissed, absolutely annihilated.
I love this guy. And I'll give him credit for one thing. He was right about not trying to be a dick because he apparently offered up free toots to anyone on the Packed Friday Night Tube ride who wanted to join him.
Yeah, there was kids around, so.
Hey kid, you want a line? Fortunately for him, no one took him up on the offer, and he got to enjoy all that delicious cocaine by himself.
When a fellow passenger joked, I don't think you've done enough, mate, the young wannabe Wolf of Wall Street responded, I have done enough. Don't get rich, honey, before immediately doing another massive bump off of his hand.
And probably his best coke-fueled piece of sage wisdom from the whole bizarre incident would have to be, this is not a playground. I keep doing the Australian accent. I can't, how do you, so
This is no playground, boys. If you want to do a line and fucking play, you do it.
That was way too posh sounding.
Well, he's a very posh dude.
Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. This is no playground, that's basically what he said. Yeah. Anyways, not long after the Sun published the whole bizarre incident, the Daily Mail figured out just who this guy is, and it turns out he's, big shocker here, a very rich kid from a very rich family who looks like a huge douche in every single one of the Facebook pics that the Daily Mail dug up.
It's funny how douchebags in America and douchebags in England, you can't tell them apart.
Same thing.
They got the same uniform.
Yeah.
But this guy obviously does have a drug problem.
Yep.
A pretty serious one, I'd imagine, if he's just tooting it up on the Northern Line, as they say. So hopefully this public shaming that he totally brought upon himself leads him to seek some help and stop just being a massive stereotype.
Oh, you guys want to keep doing the Australian accent? I'm sorry, everyone, but I'm going to do the Australian accent as if I'm
funner. It's more fun.
It's more fun. Oh, you guys gonna go for fucking Cheeky Nando's after a couple of lines?
I work for the banks because I'm gonna live forever.
As we found out in London, like Cheeky Nando's is a thing that like posh twats say, and that's where it originated because they think it's high class.
Yeah.
Whatever. Speaking of rich dudes behaving pretty much as badly as you'd imagine them to, Sean Combs, aka Diddy, aka P Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, aka Puffy, aka Sean John, aka Swag, aka King Combs, aka Papa Diddy Pop. He just got arrested for trying to beat up a college football coach with a kettlebell.
And yes, all of those names are actual monikers that Sean Combs has given to himself over the years.
Yes.
But back to the matter at hand. Diddy's son Justin is apparently a halfway decent football player.
Halfway decent.
He's good enough that he plays for UCLA and has been on field like at least 3 times.
Let's make P Diddy happy. Put the kid out there. The game's already won.
Yeah.
So, obviously Diddy, for all his success in the hip hop game, is really just another overprotective helicopter parent at the end of the day when it comes down to it. So.
Yeah, he was attending one of his son's football practices earlier this week. Why would you do that? He's a grown man. When he took issue with the aggressive and crass language UCLA's conditioning coach was using, particularly when he said, I don't care if your dad's here, this is UCLA. I'm gonna treat you just like I treat everyone else. Shots fired.
Wow, okay, because for all of his life experience, apparently Diddy has never seen or heard anything related to how football conditioning works. Diddy's response to what he considered poor treatment of his son was to shout, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then swing at the coach with a kettlebell.
So, cops were called.
Yeah.
Diddy was arrested on 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of making terrorist threats.
Awesome.
And 1 count of battery.
Yeah.
But according to TMZ, UCLA's coaching staff does not want to pursue charges because it would just bring a bunch of unnecessary attention to the team.
Too late. Plus, I'm pretty sure they want Diddy to sponsor a library or something.
Let's just keep the topic on football here.
Okay. They do want to ban Diddy from their stadium, however, probably unless he builds them another one. And now his son is probably going to spend the rest of his NCAA career wondering why he's not getting any time on the field. Thanks, Dad.
Gosh, they're just not playing me anymore ever since my dad tried to murder my coach.
So weird.
Huh. Well, anyway, enough about rich people and their rich kids.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we rounded up some bullshit, fake, weird news and told you that you were stupid to believe it.
Yeah.
This time, though, it's not because some wannabe Onion website just flat out lied, which is a relief.
Phew. No, this time it's just real news being wrong. First off, last week this video went viral showing a German dude going through a divorce who decides to cut every single one of his and his soon-to-be ex's possessions in half out of spite.
Wow.
That couldn't be fake, right?
No, yeah, the internet eats shit like this up all the time, even though at face value it's actually pretty cruel and petty and destructive.
Yeah.
But, you know, we just assume that wife of his must sure be an epic cunt if this is what she drove her poor husband to do.
I hate videos that are made to go viral, and this is one of them.
They press that viral button.
Yeah, in the video, he saws an iPhone in half, he saws a chair in half, he saws a TV in half, he saws their bed in half, he even saws their car in half. Oh my God, how could this be fake, Elliot?
Share if you agree. Well, guess what, internet? They got you. This
sure
is
did.
actually viral guerrilla marketing for the German Bar Association, which is not really an effective advertisement at all, except to remind people that unless they get a great lawyer, they'll have to give up a bunch of their shit in a messy divorce. So maybe it is a good ad. I don't know.
So something like this did actually happen back in 2007 in Germany, when a dude going through a divorce chainsawed his entire house in half and rode away with half of it on a forklift. Now that's funny.
Yeah, so we'll always have that ridiculous and real headline to keep us warm at night.
But don't recreate it. Anyways, in other fake news, some dude has been making a big fuss all over the internet about going to KFC and getting whatever the fuck this is in his box of chicken. Sure looks like a rat, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, there's a body, there's a tail.
Well, after a week of everyone online vowing to never eat KFC,
I'm not gonna do it!
The fried rat came back from the testing lab and it's chicken.
Yep.
It's not good chicken.
Sure.
But you knew that when you pulled into the KFC drive-thru, you fucking idiot.
Should've gone to Nando's. The tail has...
Well, we don't all have the luxury.
Yeah, the tail has turned out to just be excess batter, which is delicious, by the way. If you're gonna eat at KFC, you're just gonna wanna crunch on some of that extra batter.
Yeah, because I mean, KFC uses way too much batter to cover up the fact that their chicken isn't good.
That's okay.
So actually, that rat tail probably would have been the most delicious piece of that whole damn meal if you hadn't been a little bitch.
Probably just another viral marketing scheme for KFC.
Just kidding, we're actually frying rats.
We just like having our name in the headlines. But enough about fake news, let's talk about some real news. And the real ridiculous headlines that actual news outlets used to report it.
Yep, it's time for headlines.
Woo!
Starting off with, Winnipeg police helicopter accidentally broadcasts oral sex conversation to people on the ground.
Which is great. I love that.
So yeah, no, they accidentally left the PA system on in their chopper and they just broadcast to an entire city just you know, a couple dudes having some locker room talk.
Yeah, everyone must have loved that.
They're talking about like hairy muffs and it got real.
They're coming back in style.
But the people of Canada are so polite that they didn't turn this into some outrage.
Yeah.
They just laughed at it on Twitter that it's like, hey, you might want to turn your speaker off, buddy.
Yeah, someone in America would have pulled out a rifle and shot the helicopter down.
Yeah.
Won't someone think of the children? And then the helicopter would fall onto an
Yeah.
orphanage and kill 5 kids.
Yeah.
So,
America.
move on. Fox and Friends co-host throws axe directly into bystander. This is the funniest video all week long.
They're already known as being the dumbest crew of...
Well, this is that show that they try to copy, like the Today Show, where they get people to come to their studio and get involved. But this was like a band member, right, that was there standing on the sidelines.
Okay, so they had... For some reason, they were throwing an axe at a target. I don't know why.
It's Fox
and,
News.
The target was like here, and then the top of the wall was like here. So he throws it. This is a crowded street. Axe goes over the wall and hits a dude who's like completely in a separate situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like so that the camera angle of him was just his friend recording him like performing on the street. So it was like the anniversary of like the Marine Corps. Something. I'm probably wrong about that, but it was some sort of military anniversary. Anyway, dude's playing the drums or whatever, gets hit by a fucking axe. Luckily, didn't. It was the
chop his arm off.
Yeah, it was the soft side.
Oh God, no, I can't drum. That would be the best poetic justice ever. Doodly-doo, doing what I love. Oh fuck. Anyways.
Well, he could just be like that Def Leppard guy.
Oh yeah, he did great afterwards.
Yeah, just like a few more pedals.
Yeah.
Good to go. Anyway, let's move on. Guy who lives near airport painted "Welcome to Cleveland" on his roof. He lives in Milwaukee.
I love this. This is just a troll.
He's like this old, and he's like 65. Yeah. He's just a fucking troll.
I just love a good joke.
You know, I'm retired. I gotta keep myself occupied.
Yeah.
I like scaring the shit out of airline passengers.
Oh no, Cleveland!
What? I didn't.
See, now that is a good prank.
That's a great prank.
That's a great prank.
And it's been on his rib apparently for like 20 years.
Yeah, no
too.
one even said anything.
Yeah, and like people complained to like city council of Milwaukee, and they're just like, come on,
it's funny.
Come on.
All right. Heinz ketchup bottle QR code leads to hardcore porn site.
Ooh, yeah, you know QR codes, those things no one ever uses.
Yeah. He was the one guy that downloaded the QR scanner app, then picked up a bottle of ketchup and was like, oh, Heinz is gonna give me something for scanning this code?
It was like for a contest or something. He's like, you know, I just love this ketchup. It was a German dude. He's like, I just love this ketchup.
This ketchup is so
good. I will
good.
Scan the QR code to see where it takes me. And the ketchup was old.
Well, he's from Germany. He probably loves hardcore porn anyway. So this is a win-win. Technically, he won that
Why was he
contest.
using ketchup, though? That mustard is great. It needs nothing. Also, I mean, why aren't you using curry ketchup? That's also great, too. Why are you eating Heinz?
And why are you scanning QR codes anyway?
Anyway, the QR code expired. For some reason, the porn
someone
site-
re-registered it?
Yeah. But just end QR codes. The only reason these things exist is because in Asia, a lot of people have trouble typing in Western characters, so it's like easier to just like scan something to go to a website. We don't need that shit. I can type Heinz into my browser in like this fast. Done. Not that I would ever do that. Because why would I go to a ketchup website?
It's like those people that become fans of like Crayola on Facebook. I just love these crayons. They're great. Ugh. All right. Rescue mission for lifeless body finds Papa Smurf balloon.
Another German one.
Oh, wow.
Like some dude on a passenger train saw like a car parked next to the train tracks or something.
And then
with a lifeless body in it, but after like hours of the police, well, probably not hours, probably seconds of the police
They taped off the whole area. Yeah, I think there's a dead
Sir!
body. We haven't gone in and looked yet.
Sir, he's not responding.
And he just deflates.
He's
slowly.
turning blue. I think he might be dead.
All right.
Texas woman discovers she's white after 7 years.
They did this on Chappelle's show.
Take that, Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah. Is that what, was she blind? Is that?
No, she was adopted by a black family. She does have like some rather dark features.
Okay.
But
she's no Rachel Dolezal. That's
yeah, apparently her parents knew too and just never told her, and they're dead now. She's like, my fucking mom. She took that one to the grave. Whoops.
Anyway, speaking of blind things, Iowa grants gun permits to the blind.
There's a great quote in here.
Yeah.
They talked to a bunch of sheriffs, and one of them said, it seems a little strange, but the way the law reads, we can't deny them a permit just based on that one thing.
There's that one problem they have where they can't see anything.
Yeah.
Give them a gun.
Like it's the law says, you know, like Americans with Disabilities Act, they're entitled to everything that everyone else has, including guns. I don't know.
If you owned a driving range, if you owned a shooting range,
they shouldn't be allowed to golf either.
Yeah.
I said it. They're just gonna hit golf balls into everyone's cars. Why do they need to play golf anyway?
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of blind people who.
How are they gonna find this video?
They can hear perfectly fine.
Well, fair enough.
They can actually hear better.
Some would say they have superhuman hearing that allows them to fight crime. That's not me saying that. That's Marvel Comics and Netflix.
Matt Murdock just slamming his keyboard after this
Send
video.
your hate tweets to @MachinimaETC.
Where we will promptly not read them. China arrests smugglers for trying to sell frozen meat from the 1970s.
China?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Apparently there's a huge black market, beef market in China, because like, China just got rich way too fast. So people there couldn't afford meat until like 20 years ago. It was just too expensive. Now they want meat. But
like the donkey with a spinning wheel. Nobody knows how he got it, and damned if he knows how to use it.
There's whole organized crime syndicates who solely exist to illegally import meat into China, and a lot of that is, first of all, where the fuck was there a freezer with 1970s meat in it? How do you forget about that? That's beef. It's delicious. Yes. Not anymore, but it was.
Yeah. So leave all the Chinese people out there, leave your hate mail.
How are they going to find this video?
They can read and watch. They're actual humans, Elliot. Tesco Supermarkets promotes Ramadan deals using smoky bacon Pringles.
This is just so funny.
Have what they can.
Celebrate Ramadan with Pringles, and it's just an entire rack of smoky bacon Pringles.
Well, that was some asshole stock boy did that.
But again, so this happened in the UK, and if this was the US, people would be all fucking pissed on Twitter. And it's the UK, and like all the people were just like, nah. I mean, I shouldn't have to tell you that this is wrong. Like, people are just way more chill. America, chill out.
Yeah, chill out.
Things are funny. And finally, our final headline. LSD for breakfast makes you better at your job, scientist says. Notice it just says
one scientist.
It's not plural. It's just one scientist who, just really likes waking up with a Big
how he
bowl of
does
LSD.
because of LSD.
Hey, I'm great at my job.
He pitched a perfect game. You can't lie when the results are right there looking in your face. Was it Doc Ellis?
Yeah, Doc Ellis, the
baseball
LSD
player?
no-no.
Yeah, he threw
Got
a
a
perfect
no-no going.
game. And you will succeed in your career.
Yeah, you want to be good at
LSD
science?
in the morning.
LSD.
All right, that was our extremely long, pointless episode of Weekly Weird News. Catch us tomorrow for Tugs and watch yesterday's Tech Tuesday. Actually, it's 2 days ago now, but, whatever. Doesn't matter.
And we talked to Mike Shinoda today.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
He's
That'll be on.
very nice
That'll be
man.
on
That's
Sunday.
going up on Sunday, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for that.
Bye.
Bye.